Okay. Wait, is there an echo? How did I fix this last time? Hang on. I think it's fine. Okay, anyway. Hello and welcome, Internet. I'm doing the final update for Valhalla, as I did all the rest. So it seems only fitting to finish it off. Destiny 2 character pack. Yes. It all looks good, but I'm not buying more Destiny stuff. I cannot. I shall not. Anyway. I am interested to see what this last little tiny update is. So let's get right to it. It's been quite a while since I played Valhalla last. So I probably have forgotten some of the buttons again. So you may have to bear with me. See, this little loading screen is actually helpful, because you can remember how to play. So X is dodge, B is crouch. Okay, I think I've got it. Now I just gotta wait for it to load. Load. Oh yeah, if by any chance you've watched the Dawn of Ragnarok videos that I did, yes, I lost the last part. I forgot to upload it apparently, and it's now gone. So, yeah. I can't put it on there, and you will not find it. But basically, you know, it happens as you would think it does, and if you don't want spoilers, then just go and play it. It was pretty good. The Niflheim add-on, Forgotten something. It's really funny. I've forgotten the name. Forgotten Saga, I think. That was pretty good. But I'm not really into stuff that repeats that fast anyway. Especially if you're about to win. I'm basically, you know, I was going to win, and I don't think you were allowed to. Oh yeah, I was doing the tombs. I have some unfinished business, it seems. But I'm going to jump into the last goodbyes, just because that's what I'm here for. So, I'm going to start with those quests, and then go from there, I think. Aww. It's crazy to think that this game is 2 years old now. And I played this so much when it came out. I think I'm well on my way to 300 hours in this game, if not already there. It's been fun. It's not much of an Assassin's game, but then anyone who really thought about it would know that, because it's about Vikings. I was hoping there'd be a bit more introduced, maybe, but they still call them Hidden Ones. Refuse to call them Assassins. So, maybe not. Maybe Mirage. we'll go back to that. Who knows? We'll find out next year, I guess.
Use your tongue, or I will feed it to you!
Alright. That's one way to start. Who we got over here then?
Eivor, you should hear this.
This Backrot and his friends had the foolish balls to raid Ravensthorpe.
Are the others dead?
A few. Most of them escaped. They did not damage much, but made off with some of our gear. Should I get Randvi?
No, she has enough on her table. I'll handle this.
She does. It's a pretty big table. I've seen it.
So, you thought you would play at Vikinger, little man. Are you prepared to go all the way?
Oi, oi.
You won't get anything out of me, Danish scum. I'll never talk.
Shrewd.
I am Norse. What makes you think I'll want to hear you talk? Maybe I'll take my payment in flesh. Chop off his leg. It does not need to be a clean cut. No need to sharpen your blade.
No, please. Don't cut off my leg.
That was very
It
quick.
was Sir Edward who wanted your stuff. He paid us to do it.
Sir Edward.
Yes, the Earl of Westerna. Or that's what he calls himself.
Westerna.
Said he hates Vikings. Your lot especially.
Where can I find this Sir Edward, Earl of Westerna?
I don't know. I'm new. We were supposed to steal the gear,
new.
then meet at the longship
My first day on
west
the
of
job.
Ravensburg. That's all I know.
You can take him to Randvi now. Maybe we can trade him for a pig. I'm off to check out this longship.
I don't know if this is maybe the other quest line. Because it's not the one I'm tracking. Or is it? Okay, that's the Niflheim stuff. Reflect on Ravensthorpe is across the river. So I don't know. That doesn't seem like it was connected with this though. That seems more like it was a shared history quest. Oh well. Let's go do this.
Odin. I feel you close. An uproar of memories, stretching far into the past. I have silenced you and your influence. But I know you have so much to say. You are with me always. Deep within my hooker. I could trap you in this darkness until my end. Resisting forever this second side of myself. Or I could learn from you. To better understand the world that once was. Long, long ago. But not here. Not inside of those who would not understand what I am. Who we are. I have done all I can for my people. It is time to say goodbye. And set forth for distant shores and new adventures.
Did Magnus not come back to record any lines? Oh.
Fascinating. Eivor grapples with Odin's memories in a way unfamiliar to me. My own struggle with Loki was intense but brief, ending with a mutual understanding of who we were. Where will this new conflict take you, I wonder? This calls for a bit of animus magic, I think. Searching for future memories filtered by emotional intensity, grief, longing, sadness. Here we are, a few images from the future. Let's see where Eivor leads us.
Well, that was certainly ominous. Multiple quests accepted. Data corrupted. Okay, there's a bit more to this than I thought, apparently. The last chapter, is that what this is? Whoa, that power jumped up, look at that. Right. Find and sink the memory fragment in Ravensthorpe. Eivor shares a farewell with Hytham. So there's going to be a bit more to this than I thought. Might not necessarily be a bad thing. Oh, squad just rolls up like that, like whack-a-mole.
Hytham's Bureau. Another memory fragment here.
It's really weird. So that does confirm that Basim is the one inside. Yeah, and still, this is all afterwards.
You look well today, Eivor.
I have to go.
Maybe I have to
Then
use
go
Eagle
in
Vision.
peace.
It says near the Assassin Bureau. There you go, it's up there.
The memory fragment is close. I feel it.
I need to stop hitting my hand. I like his
Let's
t-shirt.
move this timeline.
So this is future versions of Valhalla.
Eivor,
How far in the future?
have you given my offer some greater thought?
No, Hytham, I have not.
Then I will ask again tomorrow.
How does a heart so large hide in such a modest man?
I don't follow.
To work so tirelessly for strangers. Fighting not for yourself, not for your people, but for all the world. That takes compassion of a size I have never known or seen in others.
Ah, I thank you.
Do you not worry about your own family? Or your clan back home? How did you come to be so rootless?
I do have a clan, as you call it, but no family. I was orphaned quite young. It may be this lack that drove me to join the Hidden Ones. They have certainly treated me as a son.
I too lost my family. I gained another. This Raven clan. I owe them my life, and I would give them mine.
I feel the same gratitude, but on a larger scale. You see, anyone can join the Hidden Ones, and therefore everyone is worthy of our love.
I admire your cause, Hytham. But I do not have the focus needed to carry forth your creed. My mind is often divided between the present and the distant past. It will take some time to understand why.
Ah, is it time?
Time for what?
Forgive me, Eivor. We keep our training to a strict schedule.
Oh, of course, carry on. And good luck with this lot. They're a wild crew.
So he's training the Raven clan to be assassins? Or hidden ones? So I guess we just go through the list and watch the little video clips. Eivor shares a farewell with King Alfred. I was wondering if he was going to come back into this. He sort of just vanishes. Let's go and have a look. Obviously, it should go without saying that this is probably a lot of spoilers, this update, so if you haven't finished the game, don't watch it. I would say that at the beginning, but you know, I feel like it's kind of obvious. And if it isn't, then you know, at this point it should be. It's crazy to think of just how much has been in this game. It all feels so long ago for me because I did it all in such a short space of time.
Oh, the old Minster Cathedral. Eivor's memory fragment is somewhere nearby.
Oh, I see it. I don't know if that's a hay bow or not, so I'm just gonna go down carefully instead. Keep going, we're not there yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Probably a good thing I didn't jump. Although I do think I remember reducing the fall damage.
The memory fragment should be close. Right place, wrong time.
Lord King.
Ah, Eivor. You are welcome here.
How does it feel to be home?
Not as free of care as you might imagine. It has been many years since I reclaimed my throne, but I have never taken it for granted. Not since my time in the marshes. Since then, I have been busy. Guthrum and I are inching towards common ground. A treaty is forthcoming.
Is that why you have summoned me? To find common ground?
I hope to. You are one of the great lords of Mercia, and calling you a friend would be a benefit to all England. What say you to a treaty, Eivor? Naming you lord of all lands northeast of your settlement.
Oh,
In exchange for what?
Your allegiance. Not to me, but to Christ. And to the order I have convened in his name.
I honor your offer, Lord. And the trust you place in me. So here is my answer. You gave me this years ago. A beautiful piece. But it sits heavier in my pocket than on my heart.
You refuse, then?
Have no fear. This is not a new chapter in our conflict. I am leaving these lands for distant shores. You'll have no more trouble from me.
In search of new wars? Fresh lands to conquer?
In search of myself.
Ah. The most difficult destination on Earth. I wish you well, then. God be with you on your journey.
I'm a bit full up with gods at the moment. Yours may have to take another boat.
I'm not quite sure that's what he meant, but... Okay, so that's Alfred. Who's next? Ethelstan. Farewell of Guthrum in East Anglia. Like whenever I hear the name Guthrum, I just expect it to be the character from The Last Kingdom. Throws me out a bit. Eivor is essentially the exact same as Uhtred. They serve the same role. To be her and give her her credit, that probably would surprise you. Right, where do we need to go? Where do we need to go? Oh, not as nearby as it looks. So... that way? Okay, area. Did he die? Memory fragment is available in inventory inside a town nearby Wensome's River. Oh, I'm not there yet. That's why. Forgot that you're supposed to use your raven to find the area you're looking for. It has been a while since I played this.
This ship matches the memory fragment. I'm close.
You don't need you?
I'm not seeing anything. He said ship. What ship? Ah, up there. Looks to be. Oh. Is it in the rafters? It's gonna be on the roof, isn't it? Yep, looks like it's on the roof. Oh, that shit. Okay. There it is.
Yes, memory is quite near. Here we go.
He faces the rising sun. Good.
So, the rumors are true. The great conqueror has been conquered himself.
Eivor, how many summers has it been?
Far too many, friend.
Something amuses you.
I hardly recognize you. Is this the Guthrum I left behind, or some other gentler man?
The Guthrum you knew is indeed no more. Athelstan, I am now called. My Christian name.
Christian name?
A new name for a new life.
At the expense of all you gained.
I have not lost as much as you might think. King Alfred and I have forged a lasting peace, in fact. He has taken Western Mercia. East Anglia is mine. We are now discussing the fates of East Mercia and the North. The Danes, Eivor, are here to stay.
With Christ as their Jarl.
He is a powerful god. Within his sacrifice hides the greatest boons. Forgiveness, hope, love. Would you not consider hearing his message for yourself?
No.
I have no time to meet new gods.
No,
I'm
thank
leaving
you.
England. And I've only come here to say my goodbyes.
Will you return to your father's land?
Elsewhere. To unmapped places. In search of the unknown.
Ah, an adventure worthy of Odin. You and he share a love for knowledge and discovery, I have noticed.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Share is not strong enough a word.
Yeah.
Come then. We must drink and tell stories before you go. If they are to be our last, they must be our best.
Well. Do I have to travel to Norway before I can do this last one? It says Norway, so I assume so. Yep. Finishing off where it all began. It's kind of weird that you don't speak to anyone else in Ravensburg, you know. Went for a lot with them too. And again, I guess maybe it's because it's Basim at the helm, so he just doesn't care. He seems to be looking for very specific things. I do wonder what the storyline is going to be now that he's jumped ship and he's in the future. Doesn't actually explain whether he's a good guy or not either. He was part of the Brotherhood, but that doesn't make him a good guy. Nearby the throne of the King of Norway in Hordavilki. Okay, let's travel there then instead. I may get some of the Destiny stuff, I guess, if it goes in the Opal shop. The Opals in this game? I think that's what it was called. But I might get some in there. Depends what shows up. I think they went a bit overboard with the Gjallarhorn stuff. That's, you know, coming from someone who used to love Gjallarhorn. And they went a bit far. They should have picked a wolf or the raven, not both. Could have done Cade's chicken for the raven, that would have been even funnier because chickens can't fly. You know, the Colonel. Just saying, could have been a funnier idea. Cade was all about the jokes. Also, you know, our hunter outfit may have been quite good for an assassin because they both wear hoods.
What do you see, Sunan?
would have gathered really it was going to be up there, it does say nearby the throne. I don't remember the way to get up. That looks like a shortcut. I don't even remember what this guy looks like. That's how long ago.
King Harald's longhouse. I should find another memory fragment.
Is he the big ginger fella? It's not saying a lot, I know.
I'm getting closer.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Spinning forward just a bit.
There we go.
Young Harold has made quite a
Oh,
name
Sigurd,
for
there you go.
himself in our time away.
12 or 13 years, I think.
Sigurd! Eivor! You are welcome here. Come! I got word that you would visit, but I did not expect you so soon.
Stout men huddled around a map with eyes as hungry as their bellies. Little has changed here.
Yes. I spent half my life worrying over hastily drawn maps. But this is not a land we mean to conquer. It is a land in need of aid.
Iceland?
Iceland?
Yes. Our friend Ingólfur sends word that his new settlement is in peril. Cold winters and simmering blood feud. I have agreed to send supplies and men, enough to bring peace and ride out the winter. Eivor, it may be your coming here at this time
Do I have to join in?
is a blessing from Thor himself. Would you and your brother lead this expedition for me? I cannot think of a better pairing to see this through.
Eivor, this is fated. I long for such an adventure. Tell me your mind. Does your heart fire burn for another expedition?
I am grateful for the offer, but I have not come here to walk down well-worn roads. I am here to say farewell, for once and all.
I'm guessing Sigurd didn't know.
For once and all, are you leaving England as well?
I am. Sailing west. Accompanied only by myself. To a land found on no map.
For what need?
I'll discover that only when I arrive. But that is tomorrow. Today I would like to spend time in the company of those I love. And tell stories from long ago.
Beginning when?
Long, long ago. You understand?
Uncle, clear the room and bring mead and roasted minkwal for 3.
Don't worry about the impending troubles of Iceland. They can wait. We've got time to have a drink.
Now, where to begin?
So is that all? There we go. All's opened up. I assume this is the Ravensthorpe thing that I just said should be included. Yeah, Eivor leaves England. Why is the world map not available? Is it because you can't fast travel indoors? Yeah, I guess that must have been what it was. Okay, back to England. do wonder what the end of this is going to be. Where is it all leading? Being very vague about where Eivor's going. Which could be just because she doesn't know where she's going. But it also seems like they might be setting up something else. Cassandra also did a similar thing, where she disappeared to find herself. And that's after she became, well, that's when she became immortal, essentially. Which she gave up. She gave the staff up to Layla, which I guess now means it belongs to Basim. So it is going to be interesting to see where Eivor is going. Maybe she shows up in Mirage. Although the game is supposed to be set before. Well, it doesn't say it can't go forward in time afterwards. Don't know. It would be interesting to see a character return to a different game. It's only happened once. Well, kind of twice. I guess Altair returned in Revelations. But he never really interacted with Ezio directly. Connor and Aveline did. Very directly. I guess, you know, Arno and Elise don't really count. They were introduced in the same game. I was really hoping Shay would be in
close. Very
it made sense
close.
from Sharp even slightly. Because Arno is in the end of Rogue, briefly. I like how they were all connected. They should have done more with that, I think. But then that's only because I enjoy crossovers very much if they're done properly. It's just fun to see people and things together. Here it is. I don't see it. Do you see it, Basim? How did you see it and I didn't? Ah. On the roof. What does everybody think when Eivor just does this? Just randomly climbs up on the roof and sits in places. People still think she's mad.
Here we are. A final future memory.
Will you not wait for morning?
I must get to London by the week's end. A crew awaits me there.
Not even a goodbye,
Everyone knows I'm leaving.
but not when. Does Randvi know tonight is the night?
Yes. We said our goodbyes.
I wish I understood all this, Eivor.
Of course she told
Do
Ranvi.
you remember my first visions? Before we came to England. Odin, Sigurd, the wolf, the Nornir.
Yes, they prophesied so much that came to pass.
They were not prophecies, Valker. They were memories. My own. Or, not my own, but lent to me by another. One who lives within me. My second Hugr. Do you understand?
I wish I did.
For
Well,
so
if
long,
Falcon
I
doesn't
considered
understand,
only
nobody's
two
gonna.
possible futures for me. Surrender to these malicious memories, or reject them utterly. But now I see a third way. And as I grow older, it draws my interest. I want to learn from them. But I do not know where this path will lead me, nor what it might unleash. This is why, for now, I wish to be alone.
I see. Thank you for your trust, Eivor.
Embrace me, friend.
Goodbye, Valka, you crazy old witch.
Farewell, Eivor Wolfkist. May
Funny would it
Odin
be if she
guide
sees him?
your way.
Not this time, Volka. This time, I will be guiding him.
Oh, there he is.
Basim, is it?
William Miles. I asked to meet you in person.
Face to face, you said. So here I am. In spirit, so to speak.
So close, yet so far. A clever trick.
Quite a trick of your own you pulled off. Resurrection, hibernation. Many years in the making, I suppose.
There were some improvisations along the way.
You've spent so much time in the simulation these past 1,000 years. Why so eager to jump into another?
A simple curiosity. It has been so long since I saw my friend Eivor. I wish to know how this grand saga concluded.
Now you know. So, what next? Where will Basim go?
As far as I can, William.
I feared as much.
Do not. I cherish the creed that guides us. I always have. But you people are infants compared to those I left behind. I need to get you up to speed. So, let's get started.
What does that
Wait.
mean?
If we are to work together, there is something I want first.
Name it.
Really, we don't get to find out what he wants? That's also got to be deliberate. Oh, am I out of the Animus now? Tiny bit more future stuff. Era of the Viking. What's that for?
Viable genetic material obtained. Genetic memory extraction has begun. Estimated sequencing time, 29 days, 3 hours, 4 minutes.
You are in for quite a ride, Mr. Miles.
What did he just do? Oh, he transferred his
so strange.
genetic
What of Ragnarok?
memories
Twilight of the gods.
to Miles.
Are these stories true?
In a sense. The Great Cataclysm happened, much as your legends say. There were earthquakes and storms, wars and famine. My people died out. Yours thrived.
But you say there were no gods as we know them. So what natural force could cause such an upheaval?
How to explain? Does the term solar flare mean anything to you?
No.
I don't think so.
This may take some time to describe.
This is the same as the event that the
Not
other
a
people
problem.
caused.
Time is all we have left, Father.
Well, it was good. It wasn't as close to Assassin's Creed as a lot of people wanted, but it's still good. It's a solid game. And it does seem like Mirage might go back in the other direction. We'll make a better effort of blending both, anyway. That does seem to be it for now. So it looks like maybe you play as Miles in the future sections of Mirage and not Basim. I guess that might make sense. Weird. I think Basim is still a good guy. I think he used a really sinister way to achieve what he wanted, but I think he's on the right side. Well, I'd like to think so anyway. But yeah, I guess that is that's the end of that. Valhalla is all done. Guess we'll find out sometime next year. The Mirage will take us. And what Basim will do. I hope if you do watch this, you enjoyed Valhalla and the end of Valhalla. And if you've not played it yet, go and play it. There's plenty to do. Plenty to do, trust me. No, I would recommend it.
It's quiet here. A lovely place to live. Beautiful.
But yeah, until next time, thank you for watching.